U.S. Steel has canceled a $1.5 billion upgrade project to its Pennsylvania plant, and with it, the chance to bring thousands of middle-class jobs to the region. According to the company, quote, in the wake of the 2020 pandemic and the increased urgency of the climate crisis, we are reviewing all projects and facilities with an even greater focus on their implications for our carbon footprint. Pennsylvania officials, including our next guest, are outraged. They blame Democrats, the environmental lobby, and call it out President Joe Biden, who once upon a time was known as Scranton Joe. Pennsylvania State Senator and Majority Leader Kim Ward joins us right now from Pennsylvania. Kim, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, so why does U.S. Steel say, you know what, we're not going to do that?
So they were ready to do this 2 years ago when they applied for the permit. It's a $1.5 billion investment in their plant in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh built America, right? They built it. Our steel has, that's what we are. We're the steel city. And the plant would have decreased their footprint by, I think, close to 60%. But yet, here we are 2 years later. You know, time kills permits. It just does. Administrations change. You know, this administration, the Biden administration, has a very big target on decarbonization. So although this plant would have decreased its footprint, it would have provided at least 1,000 blue-collar jobs, and 3,700 people work at the plant now. Yet here we are. Here we are because they couldn't get the permits, and things change.
Yeah, and it's epic. Right, and so you blame the environmental lobby, you're blaming the Biden administration. But wait a minute, Kim, Joe Biden, famously, blue-collar Joe from Pennsylvania. You're telling me his administration is partially responsible for the fact that the 1,000 or 2 jobs just poof, went away?
I think his administration is partially responsible because of their focus on, you know, only green energy. You heard him in his speech saying, why can't windmills be made in Pittsburgh?
Right.
It's an epic disaster, I believe, because here we are with all of these blue-collar jobs, and we have these really elitist environmentalists meddling in this stuff. We're not getting our permits to do this work, and these people, that the environmentalists, if they lose their job, so right. What? They can still pay their bills, right? They can still keep their kids in their private schools. They can still fly their jets.
Right. You know, Kim, though, after they canceled the Keystone Pipeline during the first week of the administration, they said, oh, don't worry, those people are going to wind up with jobs. You know, I'm sure the administration feels exactly the same way. Well, don't worry, those 1,000 people who just lost their jobs with that U.S. Steel expansion, they can get jobs in the new care infrastructure, you know, taking care of children or taking care of seniors or doing something else. But I have a feeling you're going to tell me that the people who were going to take those steel jobs not interested in care infrastructure.
Correct. The people that were going to take these jobs are trained trade union members.
Yep.
So
they would have to retrain them in something else, and that's complicated for a variety of reasons.
It's unnecessary. There's work here.
No kidding. All right. Well, they changed their mind, and now those 1,000 people, no jobs. Kim Ward, Pennsylvania State Senate Majority Leader. Kim, thank you very much.
Thank you.